What's up, homies? This is Zeth. I am learning the Digimon TCG, and Byron here is going to play me with it.
Same.
Yep.
Learning.
Hey, we're going
to jam out this game and
over
see
Byron
how it turns
and
out.
Zeth.
Are you ready, sir?
Yep. Be quiet.
Set
We're
up
playing
the
Digimon.
security zone.
We got
1,
Zeth
2,
is
and
playing
3,
the red
and
starter
4,
deck, Gaia
and
red.
5,
Then we
and
have Byron
draw,
playing
and 1,
Cocytus blue,
and
the blue
2,
starter deck.
And 3. And 4,
Who's going first?
and 5. I am.
Cool. Zeth is going first, so he'll be the one kicking us off.
All right, so I start on 0. I do not draw a card.
Let's do this.
What I do is I'm gonna make this baby.
All right, so he hatches the Koromon.
And let's take
at
a
0.
look at what our options are.
I see an Agumon in his hand that he could play, so like.
Draw.
All right, so he plays Agumon. For 0, draws a card. Agumon says, for his inhittable on your turn, that Digimon gains a 1k power.
Put you to 2. Draw.
And then he pays 2 to
You're
play Birdramon. He's just a vanilla beater who's
Yes.
at 6 on his turn, 5 on
Sure
the opponent's
do.
turn.
Baby.
Byron
Make
goes
the
up.
Baby.
Drop.
Kim.
I need to open 2 tabs for this because I don't remember the blue dude's names. Oh, shoot. Evolved into Bearmon for free because you can do that, you know.
Pretty sure I can play Tamus whenever, right?
Yep, as long as it goes from level 3 to level 4, you sure can. But then you may potentially.
So he
be
started
giving
off
me
with
extra
Sunamon.
turn time.
Sunamon's inheritable is when this Digimon is battling an opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution sources. It gains 1k power, evolved into Bearmon. Currently at 2, I believe. Yeah, he's at 2. Close the door so they can't hear me attempt to commentate their match here and give them tips. So he's got a mat in hand, which wouldn't be a bad play. That puts him to 0, so he can Digivolve something else if he would like to. He also just has a Vulcan Hammer he can play that gives him +1 memory.
Alright, so let's go ahead and play this one.
Nice, he found the Vulcan Hammer in
Go
his
ahead
hand.
and give myself a memory.
Alright, so he plays Vulcan Hammer, gives him +1 memory, so he gets 3 memory to play around with for the turn, currently. Which means he can safely play Matt and probably play something else to attempt to starve Zeth out. So he pays the 3, goes to 0, plays another Bearmon, pays 2 for Matt, passes turn.
My go.
Yep. Zeth's turn starts. Draws his card. Lit. His hand's not terrible, I think.
Advance.
Raises. Now he's got a 6k beater on the board. So the thing is, if he wants to play the Tamer in his hand, I don't think he wants to waste the Gaia Force on the Bearmon, or the Bearmon that's in his hand. I don't think he wants to play his level 3. Looks like a Dracomon, because that just kind of gets rid of a level 3 option. He does have a level 5 in hand, though, which is Garudamon, which isn't terrible. He's at 2. Garudamon costs 3, so he can memory starve him to 1, and Matt won't go off because he has a Digimon with Digivolution sources, which is really good. He could also just play Tai for 2 as well,
Alright,
to
I'm
give his
gonna
dude an
play
extra
Tai.
1k bump. Alright, so he plays Tai,
Because Agumon,
which means on his
6,
turn, his Birdramon
and
currently is at
because
7k.
of Tai, I go to
Seems
7.
pretty good. But he doesn't swing over level 5s yet, so you really don't want to attack with that
Risky.
card.
Jamming on your face.
So he goes to attack
7.
I am on 7.
at the security. He flips over a Zarudamon.
Cool. I believe it's attack.
Zarudamon's power is at
Let me double check. Yeah.
7, so they match and he loses his dude. 1, 2. Yo.
If we tied attackers, we banned, yes or no?
No. They both die.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
He dies. Go.
Ah, nice.
So
That's right.
then-
I forgot this was here.
I think I get. So
You go to
these-
3.
Yep, I got a 3 because you ended at 0.
Yep.
And then you just pass his turn.
Alright, draw for turn. Go ahead and advance.
So I don't think he wanted to swing there.
Sure.
$1K more and he would have been fine. Yeah, I think it's upstairs. You're good. So Byron drew, and he raised his Bearmon, so he has 2 Bearmons on field. And 2 mats. He did play a mat,
I can play cards after
which
I
puts
attack,
him at
right?
1 right now,
Yes.
since he was at 3.
Um,
What does he have in hand? Oh, is he just
Swing
swinging?
here.
Oh, he's just swinging. A 4K dude. So
Okay,
Bearmon dies.
Cool. Let me double check who does anything. Nope. Cool.
no.
Am I swinging again? Don't do it, Byron. You want to be able to Digivolve, dude. I mean, he might not have anything in hand, which is fair, but... So he's looking at Sorrow Blue, which he cannot play Sorrow Blue right now. There's no need to. Unless he's just memory
I'm
starving.
just gonna play this. I think I can play it.
Okay.
And even if there's no target.
What does it do?
So I choose one of my opponent's Digimon.
So it
with
says
no Dig-
choose one, so I think he
Digivolution
pays
sources
cost, but
that
it still
this cannot
fizzles
attack or
out.
block until the end of this next turn. I think I can just play it.
I don't have anything on my board though.
I know, but I think I can just.
We have no max hand size, dude. So you can
I
just.
know.
Then why are you playing it?
Because I don't want to give you 3.
Oh.
See my point?
Oh, they're coming to ask me a question again.
No, we need a judge at a hand.
All right, what's up?
If he has no targets, can you play a card?
So, this card does say he has to choose one, so I'm going... I want to say he can pay cost and choose nothing, but I also have to say no.
Say up to?
No, so I don't think he can.
So you need a legal target.
Yeah, he would have to have a legal target.
You don't have a legal target.
Okay.
You can't play.
Okay.
Piece of shit.
Trying to memory starve real good. I see him. If I'm wrong on that ruling, that's fine.
Alright,
We
nice.
are all getting accustomed to this game now.
Yes.
Solid. Hatch. Play Beamon for 0. I'd rather have played the Dracomon in his hand just because Beamon costs 2, so he can use that later to memory starve if need be. Currently, nobody has a major advantage in my opinion, except for the 2 mats on field. But I mean, Zeth is playing around the mat, so it's not an issue. He kind of wants to Digivolve all this stuff anyways. Though I feel like the turn he decides to hardcast a card out is the turn Byron can take advantage of the extra 2.
0. And go to 0.
Whoa, hold on.
Go. You're on 2.
Level 5.
So you're at 3, right?
Yeah, so I'll go to 1, and then I'll put you to 1. Go.
All right, there we go. Would have been cool if he could play the Metal Greymon. He could not, so he had to play Corgimon. Corgimon's a blocker. That just says when he attacks, you lose 2 memory. So you lose your resources for attacking with it. I feel like it's a really weird incentive they put in the game to tell you not to attack with blockers. And then he plays another tie as well, so all of his dudes get plus 2k. What does Byron have in hand? It's a Were Greymon. Solid card, actually. If his opponent wasn't playing with Digivolution sources. So currently he's just trying to figure out what that card does. Boop. There it is. Were Greymon has an inheritable that says on your turn, when your opponent has no Digivolution sources, +1 security attack to the Digimon that is Digivolved above it. So it hits for 2. Or for an extra damage, depending on how much that one has itself. I also think this is the only card in the starter decks that has like a cool little reprint to it. There's like 2 different variants. Probably one of the coolest cards in the starter deck, in my opinion. But it looks like he's lacking level 3s. So he's kind of stuck with the Sunamon on field currently. At 1 memory, so he's pretty starved out too. I also don't think I saw any level 4s in his hand.
Sure. 7.
He's wanting to kill his dude. Seems real bad. I think at this point, Zeth can kind of just control the game with his blocker on field.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass.
Get out
I feel
there.
like he should have put something on board. Zeth is kind of gonna have a run of the game at this point, maybe.
Come forth. Oh wait, no, I moved him,
can't.
so I
Yep.
can't.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got him.
That's right.
Nice.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
He also does have a Gaia Force in hand, which is really good. He can just use that if
All
Byron
right.
plays
So
anything
with
major.
tie, he'll go to 7-8, and yeah, we'll go to 0.
Smart. Play
Draw
Metal
card.
Greymon, draw. I mean, does he have it?
I have security cat +1, so that makes him 8-9. So when he hits you, you'll lose 2.
Hold on.
Attack for 9.
That's the inheritable.
Fine, hit him for 1.
He's learning. It's fine. So he's swinging
He's a
with
9K.
Metal Greymon
Oh.
at 9.
It just hits 1. Sure.
Solid. Doesn't hit anything that kills his dude, which is really good. I think above
I'm
8
gonna
is a
give my
comfortable
guy
swinging point.
7K.
And then he
So he'll be
plays
14K.
Starlight Explosion.
Until the end of your turn.
Starter Explosion.
Here you go.
On main, all of your security Digimon gain plus 7,000 DP until the end of your opponent's next turn. So all of his dudes in security have plus 7,000. So whatever he swings with is basically dead. And if it doesn't die, it's surprising because I don't think he has anything in his deck that's big enough to deal with that. I feel like he has a level 6 in hand, he just couldn't play it, or that was just a Bergermon I saw. If it was a Bergermon, that's fine. but-
Actually, he's on 15 because 1K here, 2-3, so that puts him on 10. And this gives 7, so it's actually 17. I'm sorry. Wait, no, that's on my turn. Never mind. All these my turn effects. Never mind. So he's on 14. Never mind.
So the 2 cost says all your security Digimon gain plus 7,000.
Right, so that puts him to 14.
So your stuff here.
Yeah.
So if
Oh, the
anything-
things that.
Yeah.
Ugh, fine.
He can't attack you.
Okay.
So like anything I would attack would basically die. That's
Okay.
essentially what it does.
Yeah,
Okay.
buys you an extra turn, or just kills his board. I think he should try yellow. Yellow's super cool. That's just my opinion. Oh, that was a level 5, so it was a Garudamon. Hey, he's got a Garudamon in hand. So I think at this point, if he wants to capitalize on the fact that Byron doesn't have anything out, doesn't have a lot of memory to play anything, he should just play dudes on field and not care about Matt currently and just go swinging. They're both at 3. He's got both his team or 2 ties out and a Metal Greymon, so he's at least got a 9K dude out on the field. The worst, or the only thing I think that blue has in
All
their
right.
deck
Well,
that
I guess I
could
have to do this.
would be either of the level 6s, so like a Metal Garurumon or a Plesiomon, which are at 11 and 12 DP each. Ooh. Putting the block out was smart. Paying 5, plays Grizzlymon. He's got a block
Once
on
I
the
pay
field.
it, it's your turn.
All right.
Literally beef up his dude and do it again.
Come forth.
He doesn't have a level 3, does he? Oh, he does.
Draw a card.
Nice. Ooh, what do you draw? Another Dracomon, I think? not terrible. He doesn't have any. Oh, he does have a level 4. What? Just evolve. At this point, you just want to cycle through till you hit one of your level 6s. At least that's what I think would be the best bet. Because right now it just looks like Byron's not struggling. Like, it's a blocker for not taking the damage, but I think he's comfortable taking 1 more, maybe 2 more
Alright, so
to keep his blocker up.
go to combat.
Mhm.
Base 7. Since I have 4 Digi-Evolutions, 8. This puts to 9.
That's fine.
This will put to 10. Hit your face hole.
What do you end off there? Gabumon. 4K dude. Just evolve. There's no reason not to. You don't want to put him at 3, so. Yes, don't pass, dude. Come on, just evolve. Doesn't matter if you give him enough, he doesn't gain anything, and evolving just stops him. And it replaces your dude if he decides to swing and kill it. You're good. Yeah.
Go to 1.
Phase 2 plays Corgimon.
What did you draw?
Digivolve
I
here.
think you drew another Corgimon. I can't tell for sure from here. Looks like it.
Put you to 2.
Nice. Plays Garudamon.
Here you go.
Oh, he drew another freaking Gaia Force, dude. Oh. It's so good. That card's so good.
Sure.
Alright, so we're on Byron's turn. Byron just played Gabumon for 0, drew a card, and drew into what looks like a Garudamon, which is pretty good. Question is, does he have a level 4? I thought he actually plays Garudamon on. No Greymon. Which hurts.
I just want to say for the record, I can't stand this card. I think he's so dumb.
This guy.
Sure.
He'd hate to see that paired up with the 3-drop. Hold on. He can't move.
Yep.
He can't move the Gabumon out.
All right, cool.
Level 3 beforehand. You pass the phase.
Let's do
They're gonna
that.
hate me and hate this game. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I am not an expert on the game currently, but I do have a sizable knowledge just from playing it for a bit
This guy.
online and such.
So when I play him,
You did bounce, my guy.
discard 2 Digivolution sources from bottom of your opponent's Digimon.
So his only target is Metal
So-
Greymon.
Card's so dumb.
Wait, that one doesn't do anything. Yeah, so those 2.
Yep.
Let's do that one
Okay.
and this one.
Well, it gets rid of him.
He doesn't get to pick. It's 2 from the bottom.
2 from the bottom? Okay, so the 2 bottoms, yeah. So those are 2 gone. That one's still,
So
it's
this
still on
stays
board.
then?
Yeah, it's still on board.
Okay.
still on board. You just lose
Yeah.
2 sources.
Okay.
So the bottoms is cards are the sources.
Okay, I was gonna say, homie, did you just Veritas me? Because that's what it felt like.
That'd be 3. So there you go. Your turn.
Memory starved him at 1. Draw for turn. We drew another fucking tie. What a god. Dude, his hand just looks so like
Your guy does not have
solid to deal with shit.
Nope.
Okay.
He is memory starved though, so can also raise.
I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, and then he'll just Veritas me again.
Sources or not, they're Digimon though.
Combat.
Yep.
Both my guys are 9Ks.
Plus 2 to each.
Get
7
in
and
there.
7, yeah. They're both 9s. Oh!
Does some busted.
So
Gnarly.
choose one of your Digimon
He just
to
hit the
lose
Ice
and
Wolf
play a
Claw.
separate Digimon that pain the activate this card's main effect.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
cool.
Wrong card.
So
Wolf
we'll do
Claw.
this.
Let me. It makes one dude into 2.
So now you have a blocker.
I do have a blocker now.
Okay.
Kill it. Kill the blocker. Do it. Do it. Doesn't matter. You can't kill your shit anyways. I mean, you can, but it's not worth it. It's a trade. Just do it.
There's no summoning sickness, right? Like when you move. down.
There's no haste.
Okay.
Well, unless it has haste, but it has to cycle a whole turn before you do so. All right, main phase 2. Die number 3. Go.
He's playing with phases. He doesn't need to. It's just one big ass turn. Swing, play shit, swing, play shit. Though he did just play Taya, which also puts him at 1 memory, which is a really good counter strat to already being starved. I feel bad when I printed out the translations for everyone for red. Blue was the first one, so it was the failure. Red and yellow, the cards are massive and fit like 4 a page, so they're easier to read. And blue's just like all the blue cards are put on like 2 pages really tight together. But he does raise his
okay, now I see
his
where you're
attacks.
Yeah, he can attack. Because he's been on board, I'm pretty sure, if I'm understanding this right.
Yep.
Okay, alright, yeah, you're good.
He can.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is perfectly capable of attacking now.
3 attacks won't do anything though. He needs 4 to win the game. Right now, Zeth only needs 2. And if Byron doesn't put out another blocker or can't kill Zeth's Digimon, then Zeth just actually wins the game next turn. Why does blue have such cool alternate art cards? Did I not notice that in red? Let's see. Okay, so blue's got an alternate art Where Gabumon. It's got like 2 of those. It's got an alternate art Vulcan Hammer. Looks badass as hell. Zarudamon's got an alt art. Looks solid. And then Kokaida's Breath also has one. Whatever. And then red's alt arts are just Metal Greymon and Terraforce and Garudamon.
Alright, so
Or Gaia Force, whichever. I like Gaia better.
that's what I want to do.
Very interesting.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack here.
Sure.
So then I'm gonna go ahead and discard
Oh, he does discard a Digivolution
source.
source.
I believe that's what it says. Discard 1
Where you
Digivolution
Nope.
source from the bottom of one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon.
It's an inheritable.
What?
So you have to Digivolve onto him first to get that effect.
Yep.
Ah.
Again, they're linear in the
Dude,
game.
There's so many freaking rules. All right.
That's how card games work. They have to have rules or they're broken. Would have been cool if he could do that, but he cannot. So at this point, he's stuck just trying to survive. Like he can play Metal Garurumon, which is super cool. The issue is that Metal Garurumon costs
think I can
4.
do much
It will put his
anyways.
opponent at
I don't have
3.
anything good in my hand.
And
Well, gosh, I wish I could play certain cards in
just
my
dies.
hand, but this basically gives you a free turn. So, if you can handle the guys I have on board, you basically stabilized.
well, he has 1 blocker, Zeth. You have the game. If he can't kill your shit, you have the game.
So I guess I'll just do this.
Oh, he's a fool. Oh, he's a fool. Oh, he's a fool. Oh, Zeth just won the game.
So,
For 4. So
Oh, why didn't he not
So
swing?
Nico?
He knows you can attack Digimon and rest. Oh, he just won. Oh, I guess not. He would need 1 more swing. Sorry, but like, he kills the blocker. He's fine. What's this blocker's thing at? 4, 5. Shit. 6. It's at 6. Who cares? Right now, all he needs is... See, this is why I feel like I didn't cover all the rules when I tried explaining this, because you figured out more as you play and you remember the things you forgot. Right now, honestly, his best bet is just swing and play the 8 and kill his level 6. Because he can't block. He only has one blocker, so you can kill the blocker and you can kill the level 6.
Combat.
Because we know he has 2 Gaia Forces.
8, 9, 10, 11. And then he's at 10. Going for 11.
Okay. So one more swing for a game. He can block. He loses his blocker. No.
5.
No, what are you doing? Why did you not just... You should have swung to kill the blocker.
Yeah. Here you go.
Oh, Jesus. I put him at 5, which is like a little scary. So he Digivolves into Bearmon, draws a card, drew into a level 6 Pleziomon. Sorry, I'm like sinusy for no reason. What is he looking at? Which one is that? Sorrow Blue won't do anything. Has to have no sources for Sorrow Blue to work. Byron's lost it at this point, I think. Because instead of swinging and trading a 1-for-1, he evolved, which means now Zeph actually wins this turn with 2 swings. He also didn't hatch for some reason, but I think we can overlook that because now he should have hatched in general. There's no reason never to hatch. But at this point, Byron has nothing on field he can kill with. He has a blocker that only protects him 1. Should just use it on the last turn. That way his opponent had to clean through. Nope, he still only had 1 life though.
What you got, bud?
I don't got anything, man. Honestly.
Yeah, I think.
Really?
Think
I put you to 5 and you don't have anything to do?
Scoop phase.
No, that's all I can play. Just put you to 2.
Alright, Michael?
Yep.
Alright.
This is game. Yeah, he entered the scoop. Alright. We'll be right back as we set up for the next round.
I had another one of these.